He's Jay, I'm Callie, and we are back again for another episode of Mix It Up with CrossFit. We hope you're enjoying the workout so far. I know I am. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
And Jay has some more awesomeness in store for us today, don't you, Jay?
Yeah, so today we're gonna do another kind of like arm workout. So it's gonna be perceived as another finisher, okay? We're gonna do a time priority workout, so it's gonna be 7 minutes. And we're gonna start off at an easier level. Now, the intermediate level that we're gonna start off at involves dips, and it involves a rope climb, which can still be tough for a lot of people. So we're gonna actually do 2 modifications today. We're gonna go through the first workout, which is, I'm gonna show you what you can do. Okay. I'll then talk about how we can make that easier or how we can make it just a little bit harder. So let's go through that right now.
All right.
All right, so the first thing to work on is just the initial dip, okay? So we talk about just a full range of motion dip. We start up top, stomach nice and tight. We're gonna come all the way down to the bottom position and press back up, okay? Now, obviously, we have some mechanics that we want to look at when we do the dip in order to do them safely, okay? First one is shoulders. So I'll kind of demonstrate quickly. If you can kind of just focus on my shoulder area right here. So when you're doing a dip, you want to be able to keep your shoulders pulled back and down, all right? I want to keep them here, and as I go through that motion, I'm keeping everything in place as my body drops all the way down to the bottom position, and then I press back up. So you want to make sure that you have the proper shoulder integrity to do it, kind of like your muscular build. Meaning, if you don't quite have the proper strength, then what might happen on that first movement of the shrug, as opposed to being in a good structural position here, the shoulder will kind of like come up and then internally rotate, and then as you come down into the dip, your shoulder's kind of really pushing forward like that, okay? And that can cause a lot of unwanted stress in the shoulder joint, which could eventually lead to injury. So I think a good prerequisite would be 10 perfect push-ups before you come over here and start trying to do the dip, you know, and then you can start building up some dip volume. So that's a way you can scale back for this workout, is that if you can't quite do the dip, you can start with push-ups. Or there's other ways of doing banded dips. I can even utilize my legs, as if I stand here, I lower, my feet hit, and that almost acts as like a spotter. And then I can come all the way down, and then come back up through it, okay? So let's have you kind of try that motion first. Jump straight up, eyes forward, go ahead, all the way down. And up. Nice. Very good. Perfect. Right. So that's going to be the first movement. Cool. All right? Simple enough. Okay, now let's go over to the rope. Cool. Cool. Okay, so second movement is going to be the rope climb. A modification that we can utilize is just called the rope pull-up. Okay? So what I want you to do is you're going to grab the rope, one hand on top of the other. From here, you're going to let your body hang, legs straight, and you're just going to pull yourself up and lower all the way down. So let's have you do that. All the way down, and again, and down. Perfect. So that's kind of like the intermediate level. Now, how we can scale this up is you can do a full rope climb. Okay. You can make a full rope climb harder by going legless, going into an L-shaped rope climb, L-sit rope climb. If you can't quite do that, you can also use your legs on the rope climb. How you could scale that back if you do have a rope, I would say it would be more like a horizontal rope row, which would mean I would lay my body position down here and do no more of a pull that way, okay? Reason why we're using a rope this week is going to add a little bit more of a grip effect. Right. So make your grip stronger, work on some forearms, and put a little bit more stress on the bicep and back, right? And it looks cool. Yeah, you look cool doing it. So the workout is going to be in an ascending ladder fashion. 7-minute AMRAP. You can do 1 dip, 1 pull-up. 2 dips, 2 pull-ups, 3, and you just keep going for the 7 minutes, getting as many reps as you can. Okay. You ready? I'm ready. All right, let's do it. So we're going to go 7 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. All the way down. Good. Now 2 dips. Come back here, 2 rope climbs. Now next time I want you to start the rope climb with your feet off the ground, arms extended. Okay. Don't kind of like jump into it. There we go. All right, so we're 20 seconds in. We have 6.5 minutes left. Now pick your feet up off the ground. Now pull. And again. Good. And 3 dips. One more. Nice. Now I want you to change your hand position now. So put your non-dominant hand on top.
What did I?
You had your right hand on top, yeah. Left hand on top now. Feet up off the ground. And 3 pull-ups. Just use your arms. Don't use your knees to help you up. One more. Pull as high as you can. Pull. Don't use your knees. Don't use your knees. Hold and down. Good. Okay, so that's kind of like how the workout works. So we go for 7 minutes. And obviously the objective, I mean, if you can, go completely unbroken, but we know at some point that's not going to happen.
Right.
So you might have to start breaking up the dips. You might have to start breaking up the pull-ups, and that's fine. The goal is just to get as many total reps in as you can, right?
Okay.
So it's actually a really good arm blaster for a finisher. A few things to think about with the workout. We already talked about the dips, right? Making sure that you have the proper strength and shoulder integrity to do the movement. If you don't, then you scale that back to whether it's push-ups or even a dumbbell strict press or even dumbbell bench press at a lighter movement of that fashion.
Okay.
Rope pull-ups is a difficult movement, so how can you make it a little bit easier? Like I showed you a rope row. If you have rings at your gym, you can do ring rows. You can even do static hold for like 5 or 10 seconds each time, and that can just help build up some strength. How you can make it harder, you do a full rope climb, legless, L-sit, use your legs if you need to. So lots of different variables that we have in this workout, all with the same desired effect of a nice arm finisher. So awesome.
Good. So that was the upper body workout. So for the next series, we're going to be doing a lower body workout.
Correct.
Correct. So stay tuned because there's more coming, right, Jay?
There is, yes.